Hello, hello, friends. Welcome to our Midwinter market. This is Greengirlstudios. I am Cynthia Thornton. This is Marty, my co-star, my daughter Azalea,
Hi.
and we are a company. We're going on a tiny bit early so we can work out if there's any issues. So if one of you out there would do us a solid and let us know if we need to adjust the rabbit ears to get that signal. So
I know. Well,
I hope everybody's been having a great time. We've been having a lot of fun watching and seeing what everybody's getting up to. I loved Kate's charm necklace, Heather's delightful French bead or French beaded flowers, those little mini. That's cute. Hello, hello, my friends. Hello, Clem. Hello, hello. I see Debbie. I see Liz. I see. Let me get this a little closer. Hello, my friend. I see. Who else do I see? Sound is good, but picture is fuzzy. Let me see. You're on YouTube, I see. Hello, Mary. All right, I'm going to jiggle this and see what I can get happening. All right, friends, let's take a look. We're in the mountains here, and sometimes, you know what, even with a Starlink, for those that we're going to suggest, hey, get a Starlink, you know what, sometimes that signal gets blocked. Not sure why. It's the mountain range,
so it might just be, it'll probably clear up in a minute or so. Will Marty stay for your presentation? He better, because he's getting his treat. Look at his bow tie.
He's getting paid. Fuzzy on Facebook says Deborah. Hello, Gia. Hello, Mel. Hello, Nancy. Nilda, our friend. Let's see. What can we do about that? Fuzzy on Facebook. Azalea. Okay, so we're gonna back out. We're supposed to be going on right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna refresh it. So give me a second. All right, friends. Hopefully that'll clear it up. Sometimes when you make the stream early and there's a lot of action today. So I'm going to give this a quick refresh and hopefully that'll clear up any kind of issues. All right, here we go. Stay with me. We're reloading. All right, let me know if that helped. Viewing in Florida. Hello, my friends. All right, jankety Nancy, is it still acting crazy? A little janky on YouTube. I just refreshed. It may be like the trees, if you could see it, they're like this a little bit. It's a little windy day. Well, anyway, let's see.
Let's just give it a few minutes.
Yes,
it could clear up.
Yes, it is better. Anissa? Looking much better. Thank you, Clem. All right, so this cat, he's like, all right, I'm watching this. He's really watching. Marty, are you watching your version of you? I don't think so. Just a quick note, we have these paper dolls. This one's free to download. If you want to test out our downloads, this one of Marty Balbun, this one you can download for free on the website.
In real life, he is much fatter.
He is a little bit. This is more streamlined, Marty.
Oh,
good. Thank you, y'all. I'm getting a lot of people saying that it's going good. Oh, and my necklace is going good. You know, my friend Chris Silva made this necklace, and this is a little bit like what I was going to show today, very briefly, because we have a lot to get through today. Oh, Motorcrafts, love Marty's bow tie. He likes it too, although other cats will try to get it off of him.
It's because they're jealous.
Pearl will yank that right off his neck. I mean, it has a little catch, has a little bra clip that'll hold it in place. It doesn't stand very well. But
there's a link to our trunk show page, which has all of our updated items, things that we're going to show today. It should all be at the very top of the page if you guys want to check that out before we get into it.
Before we get really rolling, and quickly, this is my new print. Check it. Now, some of you have seen this. If you went to our show at the Big Crafty, we just listed it today. So this was painted in watercolors and gouache, and it's the cover of my upcoming game. that will be a worldwide sensation, I'm sure. I'm going to leave a little place on there for a sticker that says over 1 million copies sold the first minute.
The first minute.
It's getting more and more wild every time we talk about it. I'm like, 1 million copies, and I'm like, 1 million in just the South. All right, so I'm going to show a little bit. So this is our newest Lucky Dip. We found these containers.
The glass bottles.
They, you know what they're like? I saw something similar. We're part of a gem club in Hendersonville, and in that gem club, there are oftentimes you'll see samples of things, sample upon sample, and they have little tiny labels, some of them from ages and ages ago, and I love them. And so I was like, my beads would look good in this. And so if you don't know, I am an artist and maker here in Asheville. We do shows, we do like exhibitions in like in galleries, we do art markets, we do farmers markets. We've done the gamut around here. So what we are doing today is this bead blend that we've been working on. What we do,
dipping time.
It's almost dipping time. Is you could make, say you're like, okay, Thornton, I don't want to invest, an ounce of silver to do this in miniature, because this is this size, would be too small for that. But not for this. This is my array of my personal thread necklaces that I like. And I wear them like this, because look at that. They just go right over. Not have to worry. You could double it, or you could wrap it around your neck or wrist. All good times. Just another note, I have a couple of giveaways. These are hand carved. A frog and a moon, that's coming to you. We'll be getting that at the end. All right, so let's flip this camera around and get started.
It's really high up right now.
Oh, we'll get it happening.
Let me switch it for you.
Thank you, daughter. Oh, hold on a second. There we go. He's like, don't touch me.
Brat. Ultra brat.
I didn't see Cottontail Market in Waynesville. That sounds good. Somebody send me the link. Morphing Designs asked if Azalea could ship together. Yes, sometimes Azalea can do that. If it's not already out the door, then yes. So here I have a couple things lined up just to show real quick. I'm on a mission here because we're on a limited budget of time, and I cannot do like I normally do, which is, talk till I drop. So these are a couple things that you can do. So I made this I don't know when I made this, about like 20 minutes ago. I thought, let me get in there a little tighter. A little bit tighter.
I know, the amethyst frog. I've been into amethyst lately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here he.
So
Check it out. So
smooth.
I put this on there. This is a silver piece that I'm working on. I haven't gotten around to doing all the finishing. What I usually do is I add little details, right? I call it the sugar in my designs. I'm going to hang one from here. I'll hang from here. And I use my blends that I put together as my diving board, as it were, to add the little details.
Somebody asked what's the size of the print on the website. You're right. I totally forgot to measure it. Let me measure it and I'll tell you, and then I'll update the listing real quick. It's one of the standard size prints. It is.
Oh, thank you, Abby. Thank you, my friends.
Yeah, it's an 8.5 by 11 print. So I'm going to update the listing right now. I totally forgot. We were rushing around so bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't even say we didn't even think of like that pertinent information. We have them printed here in town, and they are beautiful quality on nice cardstock with archival inks. And they'll come shipped in a backer board, like a white little backer board, and they'll be signed. So this is a little sample. See if I can get that to be in focus.
You can sign it in the bottom with a little white pen.
Yeah, I can do that. You're 100% correct. Angela said, what is the Gem Club in Hendersonville? It's called the Henderson County Gem Club. Focus in. Come on. There we go. So here's a couple things. I made these. I don't know if anybody, you know what? It reminded me of the 80s. So you could put this on your zipper, and I did that earlier, and it looked really good. This on the Free People website. On the Free People, come on, get in there. These guys were selling, not this obviously, because that's like ours. They had like a shoe charm. They called them shoe charms, but you could put them on anything. And I just loved the idea because it reminded me of 1986, where you put charms on everything. But I put mine on a zipper pull, and they look good. And you can change them out. So that's one thing that you could do with what's in this blend. Some of the bigger stuff. So this is an option that I came up with on fly for some of the bigger beads that are in here. This blend measures from like some of the larger pieces. I don't know, would you say about, that's one of the larger pieces. This is probably one of the bigger ones in here, but not huge. This is kind of an in-between from our Lucky Dip. That was the large side, what was that, Pandora's or Persephone's?
Persephone's gift it was not a large one.
Oh.
Persephone's gift was a small one. It was before we started naming them.
Oh,
it was probably our second dip ever.
We did like a medium.
We called it Lucky Dip, and that was our very first one. That was a really itty bitty, and then the second one was just Lucky Dip Large, which was that one.
So this one is just a teardrop on. This is also in the kit. Really beautiful quality microfaceted quartz. Check out how perfectly done that one is, and it's just on a little beaded ring. So you just add that on there, and that was like 5 seconds, maybe not 5 seconds, maybe like 2 minutes, but very fast nonetheless. And this is, I've been making these necklaces, but you know what? None of them have made it to the show floor because I keep giving them away. The first one I gave to my little daughter. This is hers right here. I carved this little thing. And if you don't know, and you're new to us, to Greengirlstudios, what we mostly do is we carve and cast pewter, bronze, silver, shibuichi. This is one of our carvings. We have over 700 designs. So if you want to take a minute and check it out, that's pretty fun. Like this is some of our carving right here. It's like one of a kind carving. Oh, tide pool is larger. Yes. Yes. It is pretty, it is larger. All right. So I made these necklaces, I will tell you, very easily with the ends of my chain. So when I buy chain, a lot of times I buy it by the foot. And when it gets to the point where if you can't make a full necklace, like this size is what I usually use for my ends where I'll put to extend a necklace. And sometimes I have extra, like this is not enough to make a full necklace. So I have some of these in small quantities, and that is a perfect use for these guys. Check it out. Azalea's been wearing this. Morphing Design says, have you been able to wear that pretty necklace much? She's been wearing it constantly. So look at the little pieces of chain. And all you do, and this is the fun part, all you do is wire wrap right in the middle. And then you can add to it, or you can put them on head pins. This is not a head pin. This is done where it's like on the side. But very fun, very easy. And one of the things you'll notice is how few beads you'll actually need to make a necklace. Like this is probably like 20 beads on here. And if you can figure, this is one serving of the Lucky Dip. And it is not a cheap date. Some of you might be like, what? $100 or however much it is, 100 and how much did we have it at?
100 exactly.
100 exactly. We got it down to the prices. The price is right. So if you're like, wow, that's a lot. Guess what's in here? There's black opal. There's really good little Baroque pearls.
Rubies.
There's yellow opal. There's white opal.
There's multiple types of rubies and green sapphire.
Mm-hmm. So that I think is pretty good. And if you were to buy that, there's like 50 types of beads in this.
It would literally cost you almost $3,000.
Yeah, easily. So you can make earrings. You can make things like this. Like this is one bead out of that, and it looks really good. And then like the bigger beads, I made these charm pulls in like 20 minutes. So what I'm going to do now, after we've just seen what this is good for, I'm going to show what's going on here. What's going on? I'm going to move all this aside. This is my organization sometimes. It's like this. Makes Azalea a little bit crazy. Do you hear that intake?
Worst type of organization probably ever.
She's not a fan. But I will get to it later, y'all. I'll get to it later. It'll be laters. Here, daughter.
I am moving your stuff around so I can make this stuff easy access. So some people got double dip, and that's why these long bottles.
Okay, so we'll have some big bottles.
So let me move your stuff
okay,
over.
Big bowl's coming out. Big bowl.
Time to start combine mode. The mixing. Do you have your spoon? The special spoon?
All right. So we have to transfer from small bowl, which is this. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. One of our most beautiful. And what I try to do is I try to make it a little bit different between each one. Terry says, those dips are fabulous. I like to just look at mine and hold them. You know what? I do the same thing. Well, one of my favorite things is this, y'all. That was fun. Okay, so I took out some samples. I carve rocks at Gem Club in Hendersonville. And here's some that I've carved. So
what are you showing the carving ones for? When you start pouring?
I'm going to. I'm showing that some of this stuff is what's happening. So this is ametrine. Ametrine is amethyst and citrine at the same time. That means these guys grew together. Isn't that amazing? Super amazing. And here you can take a closer look. This is in a beautiful, like, pyramid cut. And the reason I have these in little dishes, I started putting these guys in here before I thought about it. There's a whole bunch of stuff that, if you want to take a closer look at every single thing, we took pictures before we filled this bowl.
The listing should have.
This is I dug out some of the stuff in there so I could actually see. But I didn't dig out the black opal because they were it's already buried in there. All right, that went in. This is Praisiolite. Check out this cut. Isn't this delicious? Oh, wow. I love it. And I got these to go on these types of necklaces that I make as part of the juicy goodness. That's like the dangles that's going to go on it. That's the purpose of those. So I found that. It's a very unusual cut. I got it all. So I got all that they had. So some of it's already in there. This is actually, it's not antique because antique is 50 years, but vintage for sure. Because I bought these before Azalea was born. And this is one, the Praisiolite or green amethyst craze was just at the very beginning. And, you know, it's like when it first dropped onto the market, check it out. It's really gorgeous. Unusual cuts. Nobody's going to find this anymore. Let's just be real. It's really good. Hopefully these guys fit into the holes. I checked them. Some of them fit. Most of them fit. Well, I didn't find one that didn't fit. And I'm talking about this hole right here. This new dip is called
Gaia's Treasures.
Gaia's Treasures. So
drop that link again.
This is before I added everything.
Gaia's Treasures should be first in line on that trunk show page, or it might be like 3 listings deep, but it's on the front page of that link right there.
So I'm going to be sharing some of these. These are carved mother of pearl. There's some already in there, but I fished some out to show you. They are carved brown, beautiful. I use these on my crochet necklaces. Pretty much most of the stuff you're seeing is stuff I use and that I'm going to use in my finished jewelry. I make earrings, bracelets, and necklaces, mostly necklaces. I'm more of a necklace maker than anything else. I make some earrings, but I love to make long necklaces. This is some really beautiful carved white mother of pearl. It's going in. Yeah, love the sparkle. Lorraine says, I love the cuts of your stones. Thank you. I'm a big fan of faceting and carving. This is some high-grade citrine. Look at that color. All right, so citrine, usually when you see it growing in the wild, check it. This is citrine right there. A little bit. And a lot of times it's a little bit cloudy. We are going to mail them in the bottle. We feel like they survived when we did some of the seed beads in these. We did a couple of bead blends and a seed bead type of look, and that worked out. We wrapped them up in bubble wrap. All right, look at this. Peacock pearls. Delicious. These are from 90s time. I had these when I first started. Got them from my buddy Laura Belkin back in the day. There's already pearls in there.
The bottles are pretty sturdy. I dropped one and it didn't break. So it was actually Anne's. I was packing up her freebie and like when she won a giveaway, and I was like, shoot. But it didn't have anything happen to it. So they're pretty sturdy bottles.
Chocolate sapphires. Come on. Look at that sparkle. Look at that shine. Yes, Sandra says that bowl is the stuff dreams are made of. Yes, it is.
I like that bowl.
Okay, this bowl is full. These are, I call these pearls from my friend Joanne. Her uncle started a store on Venice Beach in I believe 1982, or I can't remember exact date. But he was only open for 1 month. But these rice pearls, if you check the quality, I bought all that my buddy had because she inherited them from her uncle and sold them to me. And so I love them. I use these in my crochet necklaces because they have a nice, I can pass micro cord through it right here. See that? That fits, and I use it all the time. They have a really beautiful, if you look close, they're really iridescent. And then there's some popcorn pearls. Those got dropped in. I tried to fish them out. These I got from a long time ago from my buddy John, and they have a neat texture, like popcorn. So they call them popcorn pearls. Hard to find. Check that out. Nice. It's like beans and rice going in there. And check out these pearls. So these are a bunch of different kind of peacock pearls. Stick pearls. Check out that shine. This is I dug this out of my personal collection. And listen, when I pick pearls out, I got my Optivisors on and I high grade those pearls. High grading is when you take the whole strand or the whole hank and you pick from the best. Check out this Praziola, or no, this is Pre-Night. Similar cut, but I love it. So it has a window on one side and a pyramid on the back. Beautiful. Colleen says, is there a code? We're not doing a code this time. I am in the midst of kitchen reno time, and I'm trying to make that money to finish my kitchen. It's looking, I'm in the need of getting that done. So I did not do a code this time. Rainbow moonstones. Check out that teardrop cut. These are drilled right through the center. You can pop those on a head pin. Call it good. Look at that. Look at that shine. Look at that fire.
The fire.
Don't mock me. I was hanging out with my friends. We did a Christmas tree burning. So far.
Yeah.
Rubies, y'all. That's rubies. And to prove it, I have a little thing. Like these fluoresce. I checked everything before I buy any kind of fancy stone. I don't see it. Little flashlight. You should see this tabletop. It's crowded. It's real crowded. Indicolite. That's what this is. Check it. There wasn't much to begin with of it, but I found it and I love it. I'm a big fan. So tourmaline comes in a rainbow of colors. This is all the blues. Larimar. There's already some Larimar in there. Check it out.
Larimar drops, yeah.
Yes.
I like those.
Beauty. There's over 50 different types. Some things I realized, I don't know if I mentioned. Oh, and then look at this. Faceted pearls. I gave up some of my faceted pearls, y'all. I've been keeping these. I didn't want to say the word, I didn't want to be like I'm keeping it all for myself, but I kind of was. And I never put them on jewelry because I just liked them so much. I kept them in little bowls in my studio. So time to share. Anyway, look at that cut. Now, faceted pearls, they don't make them anymore because you need a thick layer of nacre, Nacre, so it rhymes with acre. And if you have a thick layer, you have room to facet. But to get that layer, it takes time to grow. So nowadays, they don't leave them in the ocean as long, so they don't grow. All right, guess what this is? If you said aquamarine, you would be correct. That's aquamarine right there. And this is from way back in the day when Beads Direct was around. Beauty. And these are really well drilled. I use these on my thicker treasure necklaces. So if you've seen that and you liked it, that's where it came from. All right, let me see what else do I have here. Chocolate opals. Look at that cut. They're drilled through this way. Isn't that beautiful? Like magic. Cindy says, my eyes are feeling really happy.
It's good.
Same. This is Lodolite quartz. They're like tiny worlds. If you look at that, tiny little worlds in there. And it's, even though it says quartz, it's not a cheap date. For some reason, everybody loves it, including myself. There's a gal at the last gem show we went to. They were like, these would be perfect on the live stream. You could just use one and then use the rest, like some other like plain gemstone. And I stood with that tray. I'm embarrassed to say, I just stood there looking, and this is some of that. Like, they're so pretty. They're so different. Gorgeous. Yeah, Karen says they don't make those faceted pearls anymore, and there's a reason. It's because there's too much pollution. You know, that big trash pile in the middle of the ocean that kind of affects the growth of pearls. Let's see. Oh, dang. I was like almost done. No, I'm not. Need to hurry up.
Oh, and you these too?
Come on, Thornton, get in there.
I can consolidate some.
Thank you. This is whiskey quartz. Found a little bit of this in my collection. I love it. It's kind of like, it looks a little bit like citrine, but it's a little bit brownish. And when I cracked one, it's a little bit harder than regular quartz. So I am going with whiskey quartz. Vera says, never heard of faceted pearls before today. It's a 90s thing. Oh, this is tourmalated quartz. And they call it tourmalated because there's tourmaline. This is Gaia's treasure. Yes, Nancy, Gaia's treasures. So those little rutiles that you're seeing, that's tourmaline. So they call it, instead of rutilated quartz, it's tourmalated quartz. If I don't know what a stone is, then usually what I will do is I'll take it to Gem Club and someone will know what it is. I got these for me, but I heard from a unanimous vote that these little treated opals, they're like in a mango cut, people wanted them too. I was going to make little earrings or put them on my necklaces, but they're kind of offset drill. They're really juicy and delicious. So hopefully you get some of that goodie. Here's some real good 90s pearls. These have a really pretty, called peacock pearls. And they have a beautiful sheen on them. Real pretty, real pretty. There's a lot going on in this, I know. A blend of different kinds of tourmaline. Some of these I picked them out so I could fill it up and show it directly. I did not do that with the black opal, but because I poured the whole bowl in, and I was like, I'll pick out some later, and I just didn't get to it. Some purple chalcedony, not pretty, real pretty, beautifully drilled, and microfaceted. Green onyx, check it out. Not pretty, real sparkly, well drilled as well. Perfect for a crochet necklace because it has, you can string it through the micro cord with no problem. Look at this. This is a lot of Herkimer diamond. Some of them are double terminated and they have a little bit larger size than I usually buy. And I love them because they have a ton of sparkle. It reminds me of the sparkle from those Austrian crystals from the 90s that we all love. Some more ametrine. Check it out. Beautiful ametrine. There's already some in there. Now this was, I wasn't sure if folks would like this. This is Mystic Topaz, but you know what? I think they're beautiful and they have a coating, but It doesn't come off. I've used them on several things, and that Mystic is done with like silver. They put it in like a chamber, the same way they would fume glass. And so I love it. I think it's pretty, and you can't get it anymore. It's one of the fun things. There's some little Hishi pearls. I got these from a gal that had stuff from Japan. A lot of Japanese pearls. Got those a long time ago. These have served me well. And now I'm adding a little bit for y'all. This is a mixed kind of, what is all in there? I'm trying to hustle now. I'm like, all right, time to dip. It'll be time. So that's some hessonite, citrine.
Green garnet.
Green garnet.
Because hessonite's more orange, remember?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, that's right. And aquamarine. A little bit more citrine. Just dump the whole thing in there. What?
Citrine of that quality is like always so.
It's not really easy to find anymore. I found it where
it's white and clear.
It's more clear. You don't get the saturation as much, and I'm not sure.
Mostly looks like that. Yeah, that white.
All right, do I have everything in there? Check around. Oh, what's this? Oh no.
You already did. I pretty much. I think.
Oh, I know what I didn't do.
Oh,
this is
the last one.
The last thing. This is green sapphire. It's not emerald. Emerald's different. Emerald is a beryl. Sapphire is a corundum. Really hard to facet, to cut in general. I have a piece in here I've been working on for ages trying to cut it. It's too hard. So these, they're just so, I love them. I add those. They add so much sparkle. Wow. So that's also in the dip. Get ready, my friends. All right. Is that everything?
I'm pretty sure. Looks like everything.
Almost everything, yeah. I was going to show some of this. I had some of those. Some folks have said, hey, what's rosewater quartz? That's this right here. All right, this is the difference. So it comes from Madagascar. Some of the nicest rose quartz comes from that region of the world. This is regular rose quartz, very readily available, but you can see the difference. This is practically transparent and clear. This is harder to get material. More expensive, but it has a higher refraction rate, which means it can hold a sparkle. So that's what that's about, and I love it. We have some pale pink. This is pale pink amethyst in here. This is regular quality, like C grade amethyst. It showed this, but like the higher end stuff would be more like this, but in a pale purple. All right, I'm going to give it a stir. And Azalea, are we clear to begin?
Yes. All right, are you ready for first in line?
I'm going to make sure that I
mix it with this
salad.
Mix it with that. It's more satisfying.
It is more satisfying. So we picked from the comments section, my friends. So
for the giveaways.
For the giveaway, these two guys are up for.
Are these easy access for you?
Yes, thank you.
Standard, long, and the caps. All right, there you go.
Oh, hello, Mary. Hello, Marika. Marika says, stunning mix. Sheila says, wowza. Yes. So I'm giving it a good stir. Good. And what is the size that I'm doing today? I'm doing two big ones. Is that what you told me earlier?
Here's the bigs. So that's for 2 servings, and then this is the mediums. So the first person in line is Wendy Romanov. She got a double dip.
Wendy got a double dip.
So that's 40 grams in one of these.
Give me
There's the scale, and then you have your little scooper thing. Where's that little thing you got? Oh, there it is.
Thank you, my friends. Tina, I see Tina. What a beautiful mix, Tina says. And Vicky says, what a beautiful mix. Always creative inspiration. Thank you, my friends.
So when we're done with this one, I'm going to show you guys what this is going to look like when it's time, because everybody's going to get like a sticker on theirs with their name.
I like how that was feeding that in there.
That was very good.
No, give me the other one. This is so hard to, like get in there.
Oh, you see all those opals going in there? So now you gotta, yeah. So what's that come to?
Oh, and I need to zero it. Let me make sure I did it right.
Is that the same size bottle? No, it's taller. Here, you're gonna need another one to zero it out. Is that the same? There we go. That's the right one. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. We're trying to figure out the bottle sizes. So it needs a little bit more. Oh, we're gonna be able to fit 7 more grams worth of beads in there?
Yes. If not, we can get another little bottle.
Yeah, this is Pat. This is the Gaia mix. I can drop the link again. This is the link to our trunk show
Okay, that's
page.
35. I need something to do 5 more grams.
All right, so we can do. Do you have any more of those? Here, we can do these small ones. There you go. You have the itty bitty one. Perfect. So now, if anybody gets like more than one, then we're gonna have to probably split it up in between these 2 bottles. So it's like, So you need to get a little bit out. So it's 5. Good job.
Perfect.
And then I'm going to take a little sticker with Wendy's name on it and put it on the cap of the bottle. There you go. Very nice. All right. Next in line is Debbie Smith with another double dip.
Maybe I just get the biggest cube I have.
See, look how good that looks. So everybody gets their custom jar or bottle.
Wendy, yours also has a little one, baby one to go with it.
Yeah, so this is what Wendy gets. These 2 together.
We're just making it. We have one size because we measured it. That's why. So we're selling them in 20-gram scoops.
It just makes it easier for us to figure out the amount that we can sell.
Yeah, because it's really hard to figure out like 10 grams of this and 5 grams. It's really difficult to figure out how many, because you don't know what the average cost. So which this one's double dip, you say? Let me make sure I got that correct. Sorry, y'all. I keep having to zero that out. So what's this one go to?
Debbie Smith.
And we're putting how much in this?
A double dip, so 40 grams.
This one will only fit.
So those bottles fit like a maximum of like 35. So, it's okay.
Yeah, maybe we can do tins to go with it too.
Yeah.
This one has 30 in it. Whew. I'm going to shake it a little bit so maybe there's a little bit more room. All right, that's as much as I can get into this one. I'll just put extra in the next one. So I need to do 10 gram in this.
How much is that one?
30.
Very nice. So that one's
I'll
for
put
Debbie.
a little bit extra in this one because it didn't go exactly to that.
I like that these are easy to close, though. I won't lie. I won't have to tape any of these. Thank you. These are very satisfying. We've never sold them in the little glass bottles before.
Let's see if that's 10 grams. Yeah. We will do as many of these as we can.
In the time slot today.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering like when yours is going to get scooped, we opened the pre-sale a couple days ago, I believe on Friday. So we're starting at the very bottom of the list, like whoever was first in line and scooping theirs first.
There's a little bit of a log jam in this one.
A log jam.
A log jam. Come on now. We'll try to put in some teenies in there. Okay, here you go. That one's bulging. she can rearrange it and shake it a tiny bit over a bowl. So make sure it goes in there. Thank you, honey.
Here's a little compressor with the lid by your hand. There you go. All right, next in line is Melanie
Shannon
Shiver.
says 10, please. Yes, we can do 10s. Shannon says 10.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we can do some big 10s.
Mary Ann, go to our website. Azalea, can you drop that one more time? For Shannon, let's get that 10 out. We have some 10s that we can do.
So we're not doing Shannon's quite yet.
Yeah,
we
we're
have
not
to do
ready
Melanie's
for that quite yet.
Next is Melanie, and she's got one scoop, so that's 20 grams in that, which we know already fits just the one. So that's good.
I'm going to try this too. Let's see what happens when I do this. If that's good. Let's see. I'm going to try and get some of the small ones on the bottom to fill that top part. Here you go.
For Melanie. Very nice. All right, now it's Shannon's turn. So I'm kind of backed up right now with the things I'm trying to do here. Help. Okay. Are the tins easy access for you? We did not anticipate this, y'all. We thought it would work just with these, but that's okay. We'll get them out. They're right here. It's not a live stream without the digging and the scrounging.
Vicky, these are at $100. All right, so who is next? We might do
Shannon, and she's got 4.
Okay,
so that's why those are probably good for her.
It is kind of easier in these. If anyone else likes this story, I also like it. So I need to put 40 in here.
So maybe if somebody gets a single, we'll do a jar, and then if you get a double, we'll do the 10. We'll just know for next time, or for the next ones here. So Debbie's, your small 10 is gonna have to, or your small bottle will have to be taped. So that's okay.
Yeah, that looks good. This one has 40 in this one.
Yeah, because she got 4 of them.
So I need one more with 40.
Yeah.
Okay, that's that one.
All right, perfect. Where did you put it? Oh, right there. So satisfying to watch them being scooped. I love the bottles, I'm not gonna lie.
I do too.
They're very, very charming and whimsical, but you know what? Even the tins are too, though.
I love the tins. Well, they're easier to the bottles are great to display and for gift giving, but I think the tins are a little easier to work with. I spread the tins out and I take them with me to shows and things.
I need that lid. So that's Shannon's second one. All right, next in line is Kathleen Bachelor, and then she's got 1 dip, so we'll do this jar.
Yes, Rebecca says go online, buy, then you guys will pull. Correct.
Yeah, we go in order from bottom of the list to the top. So whoever was first in line will get dipped first, just to keep it fair. I'm gonna keep dropping this link so people can keep looking at it and thinking about it.
Okay, let's see how that. Lid.
You can just pass me the
Oh, you can do the
here.
lids.
All right.
Oh, here.
For Kathleen Bachelor. Wow, that one looks good too.
Mm-hmm.
I like that big old peridot on the top.
Mm.
All right, next in line is 1 scoop for Harriet West. That's so satisfying to watch you slide it in there with that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. I want to get some more of the smaller in there. Takes a little bit of concentration. Let me just make sure I got that zeroed out. It's kind of paranoid. Yeah, that's right. Like, what was it? 1 scoop?
20.
Julie says, love those bottles. And this was this one.
That's from Harriet West. You got one of those juicy little amethysts in there that I picked.
Nice.
You can see it in there. It's a good one. I've had a fixation with that lately. The purple and dark blue has been my flavor lately for some reason. Those jewel tones.
Okay, what's next?
Next in line is a single scoop for Clem, our friend.
Clem, do you want a bottle or do you want a tin?
If you want me to take a turn scooping, I can take a turn too.
No, I've got it.
Just offering to do the fun part.
Ooh. Everybody's saying I did not zero out that bottle. Pass it back. Pass it back.
I thought I just watched you do it.
Mm-hmm.
What does it say?
20.
That's what it should say.
That's what it should say.
Yeah.
Because you're not counting the amount on the of the bottle. The bottle is zeroed out. If it weren't zeroed out, it would put it at however many grams.
No, it looks right because we calculated this the other day. One of these bottles perfectly fits the 20-gram amount.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the next person, that's Clem. So the single scoop for Clem in the medium bottle.
Listen, y'all. 2 back. Everybody's saying 2 back. The one before that.
Okay. Who was before that? Before that was Kathleen.
Okay, let's test it.
So yeah, you maybe so, but she's also got some bigger ones in there, so that might be the confusion.
No, maybe.
Oh no, check out the cap. The cap, yeah.
Took off the cap. Oh yeah, you're right, y'all.
Oh, you guys caught it. Good job. Thank you.
Thank you. It's good. But I think that would have been caught because it's not completely full.
Yeah.
Azalea,
I always reweigh them before I ship them, by the way.
Before anything is shipped, Azalea goes back and double checks.
Because, mistakes can be made during the live, and we can get anxious. So whenever I ship, I always reweigh it. That's why there's never any, I always got the scale when I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's double check it. All right, there we go.
Perfect.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, good save, you guys. That's for Kathleen.
But just to double reassure you guys, we weigh everything before anything goes and ships out because even though I have faith in my abilities, just remember there's always a potential for error, so we like to double check.
This one for Clem.
seemed like this. I like to scoop from this direction like that, and then
That's a good technique. I see one of those mango opals getting in there. That's what I call them because they're so like smooth.
I'm just gonna go in with my fingers and see about this. Give it a little shake. So you get in here. Some of these tiny ones.
One of the plum pearls.
There we go. Perfect.
Excellent for Clem. All right, next in line.
Oh, I didn't show it.
Okay, hold on. Let me cap it.
Clem is excited. I hope you like it, Clem.
You got some big old pearls in there too. Got some big ones. There you go. You can show that again. That's Clem's.
Popcorn pearls, Larimar. Perfect.
All right. Next in line is 1 scoop from Morphing Designs.
If you guys are on and you want to say, hey, I'd like a 10 rather than a bottle, then that is fine by me.
Yeah, we can move it. We can be flexible. And if you're watching the replay and you would rather your stuff be in a tin than a bottle, then just send us a message and we can move it over if you prefer that.
Make sure I zero it. Now I have deep paranoia.
It's okay. It would not have made it very far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
For Morphing Designs.
Yeah, I love these, and I hope y'all love them and tag us in your creations on Instagram and Facebook, or even dropping it into the group or hashtagging and saying hashtag Greengirlstudios, and it'll pop up on our feed, and I will share it to my stories. So if you make anything, remember that I'm not afraid to get in there and share it to my platform. I have probably 15,000.
Oh my gosh, we've almost been going an hour already.
Oh my gosh, we haven't been. Oh my God,
It's already 3:20. That happened fast. All right,
it
next
did.
in
It's
line.
Like I blinked and it's over.
Next in line is Melissa Zatsky's, and she had 3.
All right, so let's put that in.
So you're gonna want to do
1 in this and 2 in this. What do you guys think? Is that good?
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Okay, this will be the 1. Carolyn says, I'll take my scoop in a 10. Your mail is rough.
Alrighty.
So I forgot to list that there is also what's called red labradorite or andesine. And that is not showing. I forgot to mention that. So that's on there. So this is the first leg of that dip. And I need to I'll put the rest in a tin. Here, Azalea. So you said 3?
Yeah, so there's
that,
1.
and then I'm going to do this. Okay, so just so y'all know, we're doing a little bit of mix and match with these. If you saw that, this one will have 2 scoops or 2 servings at 40 grams. A little pink tourmaline. Rebecca says, is this mix the only one? Yes, I don't have more of this mix. This is what I have in this bowl, is what it is in this one. And this is the other, this is a 2 scoop selection placed in the tin. So you're going to get This is 2 of them here. Make sure you write it on their times. You know.
I already put. I know. All right. Next in line. I don't know how many more we can do, so I wrote down 3 more people just to be safe. So next is
we're working fast.
double dip for Abby Lovett.
Abby, do you want yours in one of these or a 10? Morphing Design says, I love the look of the bottle. However, you may end up putting my orders into a 10. I'm good either way. Awesome.
Oh, Morphing Design said that since
Yes.
we already. Oh,
So
they might have
remind me of
placed
what you
another
just
one since
said.
we had just one for them. Maybe it's they got a second one.
So remind me what I'm doing next.
You're doing a double dip for Abby Lovett.
All right, I'm gonna put this Abby in this. If anybody sees that they're like, oh, I want that to be in a 10 rather than a bottle, because like Carolyn said, sometimes you have
Well, see that ruby and zozite or ruby and kyanite, isn't it?
Yeah,
kyanite.
ruby and kyanite.
The slice.
I forgot about that. So there's peridot. Look at all that juicy peridot going in there.
Along with those bright red ruby drops.
Yeah, and these are teardrop window cut rubies right here.
I love the super of these right here. Dang, right where I was going to pick it, you don't scooped it. Here, this one. I like this one right here.
Put that on there.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Get some of the smaller beads. Rebecca, can I get 110? What we're doing is you buy the 10 on the website, and we're going down the list.
Yeah, if you got one on the website, then we'll give you a 10. It's a good chance that if we don't get to everybody today, then I'll probably scoop a majority of them into 10s afterwards.
Mm-hmm. The
bottle is fine,
but I will
say they're
say
extremely charming and whimsical, but they're not the most practical.
Yeah, but I mean, if you can easily say if you really want either or, just give us a message, and we're happy to accommodate you.
All right. Next in line, 1 scoop for Pamela Ferryman.
Rebecca says, okay. Margaret, Kine is one of my favorites. This is a delicious blend. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thanks.
Sorry. Can I score that out? Double check.
No, because it's only half full.
No, I was just checking the bottle. I haven't done it yet. I was just making sure that this bottle
you just did
is scored out.
I hope I get a scoop at the end if we're done, because I want mine in a bottle for sure.
Yeah, tack is what that was a little sloppy.
You got a good technique down.
Like all the talking, I'm like concentrating so hard to make sure I don't drop it all over.
That's for Pamela. All right, and the last person I have written down for the amount of time that we have, we could probably do another one or so if I can scroll through, but the last person I have written is Karen Kelly, one of those.
The same size?
1 scoop. Maybe even show the yield at the end.
Oh, yeah, they look beautiful.
I know, all of them sitting here together. That's good.
Delicious. Yeah, I'm excited to see what y'all make. Double check. Need some smalls to fill it up. Let's see. So this time, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I tried to make a little thing to show what are on. Like, tried to make a little thing to show in case you're like, what? What's in this? I took pictures and I put them in a pile. Here, grab this from me.
That one's for Karen Kelly. Do you want to do another one?
Yes.
All right, next is one scoop for...
Allie says, I wanted to see mine scoop. We can do Allie's. We have a couple more minutes.
Well, I'm trying to have to go down the line.
Yeah, let's do it.
And see if we get there.
Yeah, we will.
All right,
we
so
will.
next in line is Elisa Yadao.
What's that one?
One scoop.
Oh, thanks, Clem. That was worth it because it took me like an hour to sit there and dig. I was like, in note to self. Note to self. Yeah, we're at the, I think what we want to do is, we want to give people a chance to go to the bathroom. But, oh, sorry, you guys. I didn't notice that my arm was blocking it. Sorry about that. I just looked up and noticed. Wait. Zero out.
The cat is moving around. I'm trying to get your attention for his treat.
He's ready.
He's bratty.
I think that. Liz says, I'm here making a necklace as I watch. This is so much fun.
Oh, yay. Hello.
All right. Beauty. I get that lid.
All right. Next in line is one scoop for Becky Partridge. These are pretty charming.
Mm-hmm. I think they're cute. I love it. I showed it and Kate was like, I love it. Send it.
She said, save one for me, Sin. That's what she said. All right. I know, for us to be able to get down this list, it's going to have to be both of us at the same time, scooping double duty.
Mm-hmm. Well, get Allie's because she's sitting right here. No need to make her wait. She's sitting right there.
All right, I got to find her.
Oh, Pamela says the cuts on those gems are so diversified and spectacular. Thank you.
Allie, what is your name on our website?
Yeah, Allie, what's your name so we can
there's
find
no
you
Allie
here?
in here. I have...
Yeah, let us know what it is.
Are you Alexandria?
Yeah, give us your, you don't have to give your full name and address, just give us what your name. I read Margaret Sloan's comment. The picture of Marty with his taking over the world look was hilarious.
That
Thank you.
is a good view right there. It's excellent. All right, that one's for Becky. Now we have a double dip for
Tina.
Diana.
I see Tina. Hey, Tina. Allie, Jen, let me know what your name is on the order so I can get you one of these since you're right here right now. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Tina Lutz it got one from us today.
Yay.
That's
we
my
love
friend.
Tina.
Hi, Tina.
We miss you, Tina. We were just talking about how you and Azalea kept disappearing around and taking walks together during the retreat. I was like, Azalea and Tina have become besties. going on here? Alexandria, that's it.
Okay. So let's do Diana's first, since I already called it. Diana Morehouse, double dip, and then we'll do Allie.
All right, maybe for double dip, should I do a little bit in this one, or what do you think?
For a double dip, just do the Big 10.
Oh,
You can fit all of it in there. Not the bottle, the Big 10.
Oh, Big 10, sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
Wendy says, can you dip from Wendy? I'm here, Wendy F. Wendy Field. Yeah, we could do that. We have a few minutes. We're only 5 minutes over. Tina says, I miss you two, too. That's cute. Tina, we had so much fun. I was just telling Kate today that we would love to do a visit where, like old school time, when we're like, what are you doing for the month of May? And we would be hanging out up and down the coast, just visiting and doing shows along the way. So it's good times. So let's get down to the bottom part.
Who else wanted to be scoop? It was Wendy.
Wendy Field. Oh yeah, that was a great retreat. Very fun.
Oh, Wendy Field, you in your order you got the Magpie's Nest. That's a different kit. That's not this one. But it's still a good one. That will be scooped at some point in the next couple days to ship. We got to make your pewter first. But this one is Gaia's Treasures. Magpie's Nest is a different one. All right, so that's Diana Morehouse. That's the double dip, right? It's 40 grams. Yeah.
Yes.
Next, okay, we'll do Allie's. That's one scoop. Do you want yours? Did Allie say in a tin or no? I don't remember. Can't even reach the thing. All right, there you go.
What'd you tell me to do? Oh, you're going through it right now.
Do Allie's.
All
one
right.
scoop.
Okay.
Ooh, if we have a chance at the end, I would like to show a couple of my bracelets, perhaps.
Oh,
those are on the trunk show page.
So Azalea,
I've been doing seed bead stuff. I've been making beaded bracelets, mostly to sell on my Depop page. But I figured I'd put them here first to give everybody else, first choice before I put it on Depop. If that is of interest, I just love making them.
I'm sure people would like to see what you're doing. Get the smalls.
Very nice.
Oh, it's gonna show it.
Allie.
That was yours, Allie. So sorry, that was like a blink of a show. But we're already kind of running 10 minutes past.
We always push it every time.
Well, I think that that sometimes
when we do our own regular bi-weekly lives, we always go over an hour.
Yeah,
so
we do. If you're not
that
familiar,
was the last one I had written out. It's 3:37. You want to do another one?
Yeah.
Let me see who's next. All right, yeah, let's do Tina's. I think Tina's is next right here, because then that's right above the last one we did that before we skipped over to Allie's real quick.
Jacqueline would like one. Jacqueline, go to our website. Oh, thank you, Clem.
Oh yeah, thanks. I was just about to drop that again. The comments come in so fast, I'm not used to it. What? Oh. Oh, Clem, it looks like you shared a link to Magpie's Nest. I don't know if you meant to, but that's just the one that it says I can see in the URL. Which is fine if you guys like to see that one, because we've only got like 6 of those left in the whole world. It's made with a bunch of like vintage stuff that is gone now. But here's the one that we're doing today on the Trunk Show page. So if you click this link, it'll take you to our Trunk Show event page, and it'll show you this blend, Gaia's Treasures, and then the print of the frog, and then my bracelets. That's on the Trunk Show. So next person, we will do Tina Lutz.
Tina, do you want a tin or do you want a jar? This is called Gaia's Treasure, Mary. Gaia's Treasures. Look at this one. This, you cannot get these anymore. Check out that. Look at this cut. Isn't that beautiful? All right, which one's next?
Tina.
How much am I doing for Tina's?
1 scoop.
I didn't see if Tina said she wanted a jar or a tin, so I'm going to go ahead and use a jar.
The jar is the bottle is perfect for the 1 scoop. It's a good thing we pad these out when we list the quantity to sell, just in case anything happens.
Yeah, we always put a little bit extra just in case. Like sometimes I will scoop it where it's like a little bit. Sometimes it's hard to get exactly perfect. I would rather err on being a little bit more than less. So it's harder to get it out without dumping the whole thing out. But it's like a couple grams over.
Knock like one of those off so I can close it.
Karen says, I hope you don't run out of scoops before you get to me. No, unlikely, because I measure it and
we do it by the gram weight.
I pad the heck out of it so that there's no chance.
When we say pad, we mean we weigh out how many that we can do. And like, for example, if it comes like for this one, the weight came to being like 50 something of them, and instead we are like 60 something of them. So we kind of lower the quantity on the website just in case anything got like, in case like what she just said, like a couple of them go over. So it's
because sometimes it's like easier to go a little bit over.
Was for Tina. We can do one last one. I will
never do one that's less.
I just wrote a sticker like by habit for Lynn Ackerson, so we can do Lynn's 1 scoop, and that can probably be our last one because we're 10 minutes over. But this was such a good one today. Doing the lucky dip for GBE is so fun. Everybody gets to like. It feels like it's a whole group, like everybody's together talking about it. Shared love of beads.
The shared love of this. I believe they are. I think they're very thick, and we've dropped a couple of them on the floor. Not full, like a full one I dropped full of seed beads, and nothing happened. But we also put them in bubble wrap. So
yeah, I can see right now holding this bottle up to the light to like where the stones are touching the glass. It's like it's easily like 2 millimeters thick almost.
Pretty thick.
I dropped it when it was full of seed beads and it didn't break. And I dropped it while I was standing up. So they're pretty good. They're pretty sturdy bottles. So this one's for Lynn Ackerson. I like that little slice on the top is good.
I think so. A little ruby slice on the top. Real pretty. I see some black.
Every time you do that, just blocking it with your finger makes me nervous. Like your finger's going to slip and it's all going to spill out.
Yeah, it's no big deal. I can just scoop it again.
All right. So that was Lynn.
All right, let's see who's next. We have a few more minutes.
Do another one? We're already 10 minutes over, remember? I'm pretty sure Kay goes on at 4. We want to give everybody a chance. Can she go on at 4?
Go look at it, y'all. Go look at it.
Yeah, y'all. Everybody go check the
Nobody
GBE
check.
schedule.
Azalea can check it. I'm pretty sure.
Let me look. I got to open this up. All right, hold on. My Facebook on my iPad is so, like, it's slow as Christmas.
Yeah, there's a lot left. But when I say pad, it means I list. So if I measure this bowl and it said I have enough to do 50
stars
pieces.
Kay's at 4.
All right.
So we have to get off soon. She's going on in 15 minutes.
Okay. One more. Does that mean she's not going to go on 15 minutes early? There ain't no way.
Well, it's good.
Let's just be real. Nobody goes on 15 minutes early.
All right, one more.
One more.
Next
Thank
in
you.
line.
Heather also checked it. Leah says we are enjoying ourselves.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, yeah, 4. Plenty of time.
Plenty of time. 15 minutes. You can do like at least 6 more.
Come on.
All right, next is Marianne Dalton. 1 scoop.
Liz says it was a fun presentation today. Thanks all to the beautiful beads you're showing. It's amazing. Thank you. We've been working on this one for a minute, and you're probably wondering, how do you work on it? Well, we dig through my collection, and we look at everything and say, hey, what's going to happen with this? Is this a good vibe together? Do these stones work energetically together? Do they look good together? Did I show this before?
All right, Marianne Dalton, that's yours.
Let's check it first. So,
I'm never going to get that close.
Okay, I'll show you. There's a little bit of space up in there because they usually check out to about 20 grams what fits in this. Let me shake it again.
You might have gotten some big ones in there.
Yeah,
I can
might be
see
some
one of the.
big.
Was it Indigo Light, that one?
Indigo Light.
Is that a fat one?
Sorry. You're like, there'll be plenty of time if I didn't do this. It's like, how is it that everything fit before? Must be, so that must mean it has a lot of opals because opals do not weigh as much. But let me tap that.
Yeah, I can see a little bit of space.
There, I know.
Right,
I saw some space next to that other one. I was like, what's going on here? Like, I'll get there eventually. There we go. Sorry.
It's for Marianne.
Marianne. Sandy says, your bead dips are fabulous. Thank you so much. And thanks, Clem. I see you giving all the details.
Thank you.
Margaret says, bathroom breaks are overrated.
Dang. Sounds like somebody wants to be next. All right. So, are we doing another one? It's 3:46.
Yeah, I think so.
We're going to get in trouble.
Are we going to get in trouble, you guys?
Hey, you guys, if we get in trouble,
we don't want to get in trouble, but we seriously don't.
We don't want to get yelled at.
But Kay is not going to go on super early. Nobody goes on that early. We went on extra 3 minutes.
Okay, so the next person is Ellen Smead with a double dip. So just get the big old tin and make this fast.
All right, we're going to have to go. We're going for speed right now, y'all.
The people have requested another round.
Another round. So this is going to be a 41, and we're going to put it in this because it goes a little tiny bit faster than putting it in the bottle. The bottle is a little more time consuming. Well, V. Williams says, rules are made to be broken. You guys, you guys are so funny. That's good. That's good. That's close.
All right, that's for Ellen Smead.
Yeah, I don't mind if it's a little bit, teeny bit over.
So I'm keeping in mind how much we've had it out. Where's that big old lid? You don't have any over there. Probably in a box. Oh, dang, I could have just gone over there. All right. All right. Are we doing another one?
Yep. Let's hurry.
Okay. Next in line is one scoop for Patricia Graham.
I know. I said I was gonna do.
It's like one more 3 nips ago. All right. Is there anybody that wants to be gotten that I haven't gotten? Like Kathy writes it. You got time. Back.
Oh, you guys are so funny.
Well.
Let's measure.
Yeah, Shannon, we can combine your stuff into some big tin action. It'll probably be it's like a little bit more streamlined anyway. I know, Jermaine, they're gonna kick you out of the group if you go over. You never know.
No, they won't. No, they won't. They're nice. Y'all, they're all nice, you guys. We're all nice to each other.
All right, let me see.
Here's this one.
All right, comment now if you want to be dipped and you haven't been dipped yet.
Yeah, we have.
And
literally...
you must be wildly fast right now. You just gotta type me, and then we'll see.
Colleen said me.
Who said?
Colleen,
let me see if I can find you in here. I'm starting to type in names, bro. All right. So that was Patricia Graham. Now Colleen Cortez, you're next. One scoop for you. One scoop for Colleen. Be fast as lightning right now.
I'm doing it. So. Like if I get a message on there, they'll be like, "Get off of it."
Yeah, Wendy, you were first. Year 2, that was first. Okay, now it looks like we got a lot of people asking for theirs to be done next, but it's 10 minutes till Kay goes on, and I don't want to get in trouble. I'm nervous. We're gonna get a personal DM, be like,
you guys,
like
chat,
chat,
be like, hey, what you guys
log
doing?
off,
Get out.
No, this has to be the last one. We're gonna be cooked.
We're living on the edge.
This is dangerous.
Karen says, I need to be dipped. Debbie says, me. Cecilia says, me. Stress.
Hell.
Stress. Debbie says, how much are these? Okay, so one of those bottles is 100. This is Gaia's Treasure. Gaia's Treasure. Azalea dropped the link in the comments.
How about this? How about we're going to go live on Wednesday at 7 p.m. and we won't have our time limit that we have today. So we will wait to scoop everybody else's live. So tune in to our Greengirlstudios Magic Hour stream at 7 p.m. EST on Wednesday. And we always notify it. We always do Wednesdays and Sundays. We don't have any more time to scoop anybody else today, but if you want yours to be scooped live, tune in on Wednesday so you can tell us that you want to be scooped live. But we can't do any more now because we're going to get in trouble. Kay goes on in 10 minutes and people are supposed to have a bathroom break. We're not following the rules, so we got to go.
All right, friends. Thank you so much for being patient. And like Azalea said, we will go on Wednesday and continue.
Yeah, so you can even join our group. Join the Greengirlstudios gang. That's our little craft group.
Karen says at least to show Marty again. At the very least, here he is. All right, my friends, we will continue with this journey on Wednesday. Tune in with us, 7 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll continue this, and we'll do the same thing. We won't be scooping anymore. We're going to put a lid on it, and we are going to go. Thanks so much for tuning in with us today. We love you out there and hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks,
See you later, everybody.